Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan. The Riott Squad made a shocking debut back in 2017, attacking many of the women in the SmackDown Live locker room, and they've gone on to great success in WWE.
Oh, Liv Morgan and her partner.
Sarah Logan's ready to fight.
And their partner, from Louisville, Kentucky, Sarah Logan.
Brought up on her daddy's tater farm in Kentucky. She used to hunt for a living and then cook the food for her family. That is what Logan is all about. She also lives the Viking lifestyle. She's a direct descendant of Eric the Red.
She's been blessed by the gods.
The baddest woman on the planet is here.
There is only one.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And their opponents, first, from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's got her game face locked. She is ready to compete.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Look who's here on Raw!
Yeah, Michael!
It's Bayley!
Give me a hug, man!
No!
And their partner, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Here we go as we kick things off in this handicap match. Face crusher.
Oh, targeting the stomach. Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handicap match back in 1999? What a joke that was. He told everybody he'd go up against Hawk and Animal. Instead, what we got were a couple of LOD imposters.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom, were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. or should I call them the Stooges?
No, you shouldn't call them the Stooges. Have a little respect, Cole. We're talking about two Hall of Famers here. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Big elbow. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Gotta wonder what's gonna happen here, Corey.
Well, you can go a variety of different ways from the cradle position, that's for sure.
That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
There are certain superstars who are synonymous with handicap matches. Of course, there's Andre the Giant, and more recently, Braun Strowman. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody in more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Uh-oh, neck breaker.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds of handicap matches. And believe it or not, I'd say he won the majority of them.
Yeah, but I can tell you one he didn't win. How about on SmackDown back in July of 2008 when he was forced to take on MVP, Vladimir Kozlov, Shelton Benjamin, and the Great Khali? So I don't know if there's a man alive who could have turned back that foursome. A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
This might be it. Oh, my. Boom, what impact. To Corey's point, handicap matches are an incredibly dangerous atmosphere, and being outmanned in any way, whether it's by 1, 2, or even more competitors, can result in serious injury.
Or in the case of Braun Strowman, you can be outmanned and still somehow be the one delivering the injuries. I mean, he is absolutely unbelievable.
Incredible drop. What a stomp. Good grief.
We've seen some pretty lopsided handicap matches over the years, and one that stands out in my mind, well, it might just be the 2010 encounter that saw John Cena take on 6 members of the Nexus.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
She got her with a reversal. That 6-on-1 match Byron brought up earlier actually could have even been more lopsided. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be 7-on-1, but John Cena was able to take Darren Young out of the equation when he injured him the week prior.
Well, you know what? He should have kept taking Nexus members out, because even without Darren Young, the Nexus was able to accomplish their goal that night, defeat John Cena.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon...
Looking for the exclamation point! Harsh impact.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. But now, can Liv Morgan capitalize?
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
I remember that Shane McMahon's handicap match you were mentioning earlier very well, Byron, and those imposters posing as Hawk and Animal in the Legion of Doom were none other than Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. Or should I...
Natalia. Sit out powerbomb. That almost came out of nowhere.
Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
Stepping through. Grabbing the legs.
Sharpshooter applied.
Incredible.
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over. What a strike.
She's looking a little unsteady. She doesn't want to let this handicap match get out of control.
There's nothing fair about a handicap match, nor is there anything fair about the beating she's taken. She's in some serious trouble here, guys.
Ooh, what impact.
Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way.
Tear the features clean off your face.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
I always loved a good handicap match growing up, especially when you'd see Andre the Giant go up against 2 or 3 jabronis. Despite being outmanned, you always knew Andre would walk away with the win.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. 201.
Face breaker. No. Cover.
Andre the Giant really was the king of the handicap match, as Corey was saying earlier. And he also made quite a name for himself, competed in battle royals, as you would suspect. Seeing as he's well over 500 pounds.
I think my favorite Andre the Giant Battle Royal moment came at WrestleMania 2 when he last eliminated both members of the Hart Foundation to walk away with the win. There was no getting him over that top rope that night, fellas.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
There are certain superstars who
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Beautiful technique. She's dominating now.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Wow.
I couldn't agree with you more about what you were saying earlier, Michael. It seems like Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches.
She might have it.
Nailed it.
Oh, it's over.
This one is over.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Drop kick. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that.
A lot can go wrong in a match like this, guys. In fact, I'll be surprised if we don't see a major injury occur here tonight.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
showing some quickness there. To Corey's point, handicap matches.
What's Sarah Logan putting together here?
Moonsault. She's certainly looking good now, Cole.
Bailey quickly getting the shoulder up.
It's way too early.
Look at her go.
Oh, running knee.
Man, oh man.
That's what makes her so dangerous.
Looking for the quick cover, Sarah Logan. Oh, nasty impact.
Going all the way up. Incoming. Bonebreaker. And it appears Bailey is starting to hit the wall at this point.
This may very well be the beginning of the end for her.
I don't think this is how she drew.
Ah, come on.
By any means necessary, Cole.
I thought that was it.
How in the world?
Down to the floor.
Hey guys, remember when Shane McMahon competed against the supposed Legion of Doom in a handy... Bailey, what is she looking for here?
Not in the
Oh my God!
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now. A quick reversal by Bailey. German suplex.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Ooh! Just a step quicker, it looks like. And a knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg.
She's on the defensive now. You have to wonder if she can recover and take this handicap match.
I'm not ready to write her off yet, guys. Look at the look on her face. She may be in agony, but I don't expect her to roll over. Not now, not ever. I don't care what the match stipulations are.
I don't know. She really doesn't have much reason for...
Boom! That might have done it, Cole. That is a huge...
Look at this.
Well, I think a lot of people saw this handicap match going a lot differently, myself included. Sarah Logan was just able to get out of the way there.
Other than myself, I don't think too many people saw this handicap match going this long.
Boom, what impact!
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Dodges a bullet there.
Beautiful technique.
Going for it all here. I don't think this is going to do it. She is on fire.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
201 face breaker. Shoulders on the back. 2. This battle's not over yet.
He's still in this one.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Not yet.
Oh, the reversal by Bailey. Oof. So much damage inflicted. Come on, this isn't fair.
Life's not fair, Cole. Get over it.
And Natalya kicks out.
Oh, wow.
Some people might not agree, but I think sometimes Bailey can be a bit too much.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Look at her go.
Sarah Logan has to find a way to get back on offense.
If she's not careful, she's going to end up on the wrong end of this handicap match.
Yeah, she's in a very bad spot here. I don't know how much more of this she can take. Natalya definitely has a few things to say about it.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Bayley is showing she can talk trash and taunt with the best of them. Sarah Logan was just able to get out of the way there.
Axe handle finds its target.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey. If she sharpshooter applied.
Natalya just seconds away from a victory here. Natalya is rolling now.
There's the tap. There's the tap. This one's over.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Ronda Rousey, Natalya, and Bayley.
And that's the win to